Hey there, everyone. My name is Moke Shapno from the guys of the games, back with some more Pokemon Crystal, and this is it. It's the big one. Oh boy, this is gonna be. I mean, how long this part is basically just kind of comes down to how well we do against everything. I don't think we'll have that many problems. Like, Lance might be a bit of an issue because I'm basically just gonna be relying on Jinx ice punching and hopefully not like disintegrating from any physical attack. But otherwise, it should be mostly fine. Like, we're good. We're good for Bruno. We're good for Koga. Will is gonna be actually funny enough to like probably the harder one, but Jinx takes care of like his team decently well on her own, anyways. In fact, the worst one might actually be. Funny enough, it might actually be Karen. Although even Karen shouldn't be that bad, because that's what, you know what, thank God we got, Kale here to do some kicking. I always find it funny that in this game, Will's room has the ice. Like, it's almost like the part of the joke is that Lorelai has retired so recently that her room is still icy, and Will's just here freezing his butt off. Like, in the remake, they changed his room to look like just a kind of mystical kind of esque room. And I kind of like that it's just like this ice in this game, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if the idea was that, oh, it's like Lorelai just retired, or that it's just, I don't know, something else, but I don't know. I think it's got that nice feel. Losing is not an option. Alright, well, this is gonna be pretty much the hardest stuff we're doing in this game for a long time. Because once you get to Kanto is basically just fun and games for, like, most of it. Until you get to Blue, who's suddenly, like, 10 levels above everyone. Yeah, we're just gonna be slapping Xatu with icy hands. Chooch! Oh yeah, and there's the mirror match immediately. However, in a rare instance, I think I win the mirror match because I have body slam. nice. The Elite Four, it's kind of funny actually how like, oh wow, I just got wrecked. Gen 1 is really the only game that ever really like played the Elite Four straight that actually tried to make you think there was only 4 Elite Four members. It's kind of one of those weird things. Well, I'll just switch. Screw it. Sure. You know what? Maybe this is the opportunity to try to do Defense Curl rollout, depending on how much damage this Psychic does. Dunsparce is decently tanky, so I can just barely tank that. And you're double slapping for 9, 12, some itty bitty damage. But like yeah, Gen 1's the only game that ever really played the Elite Four straight. Like they're like, yeah, it's 4 Elite Four, and once you beat them, you're the champion. And then Lance hits you with a, you would have been champion, but there's actually someone who beat us before you, and then it's your rival, because of course it is. But this game immediately they're just like, yeah, no, we all know there's a champion. I just got wrecked. Frickin' missed the second rollout. That's just my luck. I feel like I've been missing all day. Oh! One-shotting Executor with a physical attack is no small feat. I guess let's headbutt. Go for a flinch. Come on, flinch. Damn. Coolfish probably lives, barely? Oh, damn. I guess I'll just bite the bullet and just full heal Jinx, so she can wake up. Oh, you're gonna curse, you jack little bittle. I mean, Jinx isn't gonna be good against you anyways. So like, yeah, no. I should in fact get ready to try to deal with you. Frickin'. I can't. I'm actually a little. It's kind of funny that, of course. I mean, of course, Gyarados gives. Gyarados has hella special bulk, but like, it's still surprising to see. Because I barely use Gyarados, so it's not like Gyarados has any like stat EXP to back him up. That's just pure raw survivability. I guess let's just, yeah, I mean, we have Earthquake. I think this Slowbro has Surf, so Steelix probably is going to drop dead here. Oh, but we get the crit, never mind. Sometimes all you need is a little luck. We might not even need Jinx, because I can just throw some rocks at this bird. Although Psychic's going to do a lot, even with the resist. Oh boy. Here comes the luck. The luck. He has a potion, right? I think he's gonna heal. Yeah. Because his highest level Pokemon Xatu, so he will in fact use his potions on Xatu. That's one of the, I've definitely mentioned that before, like probably more than once, but that's one of those facts that people often get surprised about in this game. When they actually learn, like I honestly didn't even know it myself for quite a while. It's a like surprisingly like lesser known fact that in this generation only, trainers only ever use items on their highest level Pokemon. We didn't even need Xatu. I can't believe it. We got big bucks though. Thank you, Gyarados. So kind of a fun fact about Elite Four. I do love that Koga's in the Elite Four in this game. I love when they do stuff like that. It definitely feels like this game took advantage of the fact that it is, you know, technically a sequel, so that other characters from Gen 1 can in fact just kind of show up. I guess we'll use the Moo Moo Milk. Yeah, I mean, this is the time to use it. Just give everyone a bit of some delicious milk. But, who did we send out first? Should I send out... I feel like Dunsparce isn't going to actually get all that much use in this. Well, you know, we'll send out Dunsparce first and see if we can get a rollout combo going on whatchamacallit, Ariados. Is it Ariados or Ariados? I would assume Dos sounds better, but I mean, I don't know. But so yeah, once again, fun fact. I don't even know if this is necessarily explicitly true or if this is just more something that's kind of true, but the Elite Four, in at least the first two generations, are not just type special. Like, they are type specialists, but they're like dual type specialists, right? Like in Gen 1, it's pretty obvious because, you know, like Lorelei is a water ice type lady, and like you can say like, oh well, she just uses water types because there's not enough ice types, but she uses Slowbro too, and it's like Slowbro's not even like an ice type. Slowbro's not even really related to ice. She just has a Slowbro. And then like obviously there's you know, Agatha, who like she uses ghosts, but she also uses poison types. Like her two non-ghosts are poison types. You know, Bruno has fighting types and he also uses Onyx for his rock ground type, and then, you know, Lance uses flying and dragon types. For Lance, it's more he uses dragon Pokemon, not necessarily dragon types. That just happens to lend itself into... I feel like Lance is more of a coincidental one. He uses dragon Pokemon. It's the same thing in this game, really. And in this game, it's kind of a similar boat. The only... like, Will is pretty much just a psychic guy. It is kind of funny that Will also just happens to use two of the same Pokemon that Lorelei uses, because Slowbro and Jinx are also both psychic types, so there's a bit of overlap there. Sure, Puffduff can come out. I can surf away this guy. And I come on the Protect, so, you know. Should I use... do you think he'll use Protect again? If I'm not if I was toxic, he would, because they're more inclined to use Protect when you're poisoned. There's such a lot that goes into that kind of thing. Like, they're a lot more inclined to... There's a lot of things, actually, that... Like, if you're toxic, they'll, like, use, like, you know, moves that lower your accuracy or raise their evasion much more often. Or they'll use protect. Or they'll use, like, fly and stuff. Like, there's a lot of stuff like that. They really like to stall when you've got toxic on you, which makes sense. But this game kind of has a similar thing, because... Obviously, Koga uses poison types, but he also has, you know, Ariados, and he has Fortress, who isn't a poison type at all. Although I think, once again, Koga, it's because Koga, like this is, like, an interesting thing where I think, like, it's more like they're themed like that because they're kind of themed after, like, a, you know, they're after a theme rather than just, like, a specific type. Right, that's why, like, Agatha, you know, uses scary-looking Pokemon, right? That's why she has Arbok and, Golbat. And then, you know, Lance has the dragons, and then Bruno uses, like, tough Pokemon, quote-unquote, which is why he has Onix. Onix has, like, very high defense. I think Bruno's is a little loosey-goosey, I guess, in that sense. But it's kind of a similar thing in this game, like Koga uses, like, Pokemon that are kind of ninja-esque, which is why he has the Fortress. But, like, it still results in them being, like, a dual types, because Bruno's the same thing in this game, right? He uses fighting and he has an Onix. And so, once again, like, it's very obvious with Karen, who uses, like, she kind of uses dark and poison types, but she just kind of uses, like, she just uses those kind of Pokemon, if you know what I mean. Like, that's why she has Vileplume and Gengar. Like, Vileplume especially is a cool pick for her, because Vileplume is very dark in this game, right? Here comes the Crobat. Come on, slap it with ice. No! Don't do it. Just slap it one time. There we go. If I don't one-shot it... Alright, we're good. Nicely done. Aha, you have proven your worth. Like, Will's the only one that really doesn't follow that theme, because he just uses psychic types, and there's not really any, like, secondary relation there. Alright, so we want to revive you. And I guess we'll just use our potions. I didn't even send in Gyarados in that fight, so I didn't get double money from Koga, but that's fine. We'll just use our potions. It's not like I need them. Koga, I will definitely send a Puffed Up first, though, because Puffed Up will resist, and it actually matches up pretty well against Hitmontop. Because Hitmontop can't really do... Like, it'll make Hitmontop want to use Dig, and then I can just switch out on that. Prepare for battle! Hoo-ha! I love that that's just, like, Bruno's, like, signature quote for some reason. He just says hoo-ha. Alright, we're gonna throw out the spikes finally, because none of his Pokemon are flying, so might as well. He's gonna dig down now. Who do I switch to? I guess I could just switch to Gyarados. Because even though none of these Pokemon are take a ton from this, I'd still rather not just get hit for free, you know what I mean? I guess we'll just Strength. Hitmontop is pretty bulky, especially on the special side, you know, like they all are, but Hitmontop also... Hitmontop's stat layout is actually quite, like, unorthodox for what it is. Like, it's like highest stats are defense and special defense, basically. It also learns a lot of, like, weird moves because of the nature of, like, how it spins around stuff. That's why it gets, like, Dig and Rapid Spin. We haven't even seen Hitmonlee yet. You know what? Fine. I mean, Hitmonlee's gonna be, like, pretty useful during the Karen fight, but even then, like, Vileplume and Gengar are, like, wall it, so it's not like it's that great. But we can at least kick some dudes. Nice! Big damage. Here comes the mirror match. Is this higher level? No, I'm one level above. It's basically just kind of come down to who doesn't miss. Hey, because if I missed, I was gonna get walked Walloped back for big damage. Here's the Chan. I forget what Chan has. Does it just have the 3 elemental punches and then Mach Punch? So I guess in that sense, Hitmonlee is probably the best matchup here too. Oh, I used Headbutt because I figured he might use the elemental punches, but in hindsight, yeah, no, of course he's gonna use Mach Punch because Hitmonlee's defense is paper thin. I got a lot of Pokemon with low defense on my team. Maybe I should catch a fucking Chansey and, you know, complete the group. Just Pokemon that fall over from a cold breeze. Alright, let's give it a kick. I missed! Ah! Big miss. I'm dead. Big dead. I mean, honestly, even at full HP, that might have been a one hit. Auntie can come out and hit with Confusion, but, like, I doubt that one hits Machamp. Machamp's pretty bulky. Ah, well. It probably doesn't one hit me with Cross Chop as long as it doesn't crit. I don't want to go for a Sing. I mean, it could have also missed. Hopefully I live that? Oh, I crit. Yeah, that's what happens. Sort of what I expected. That's fine. This actually kind of works out in a way, because now I can Sludge Bomb, and then Onix is going to come out and get surfed away. It's kind of funny that for a long time, Bruno was kind of the weakest one, but as the fighting type got better and better, like, I feel like by the time Gen 4 was rolling around, Bruno's, like, way better in Gen 4. Like, it's funny how laughably, like, sad his team is in Gen 1, because his Pokemon all just have terrible stats. Like, the fact that they also gave him 2 Onix, it's like, man. And then Karen's room is just the void. You fall down there, you fall forever. I saw someone draw a piece of fan art, which draws Karen's, like, Gen 2 sprite, and it looks really cool. Cause it basically does, like, it draws exactly like kind of how it looks. It draws it in the style of Gen 2 sprites, where, like, her sprite has, like, dithering all over it, but it still gives her, like, her dress and everything. It actually looks like, maybe I'll link it, probably not. You can look it up yourself. I'm sure if you look up Pokemon fan art of Karen, you'll probably find it. But, like, it's pretty cool. It's a cool looking little thing. Like, I feel like a lot of, I bring this up because a lot of Pokemon characters tended to get, like, redesigned if they showed up after their initial game. Not as much these days, but, like, I feel like any character that basically showed up before, like, in the first 3 generations, if they showed up again, they got redesigned once, you know, the game turned 3D. And while I don't necessarily mind that, I do think it's kind of this classic thing where there is an appeal to the more simplistic designs of the older games. Like, Karen is just wearing, like, a black dress, and it's like, that's fine, you know? It fits with her theme of being into these dark, moody-looking Pokemon. Like, I love the Vileplume on her team. It's such a perfect Pokemon for her. Pretty much, and it only really works, I feel like, in Gen 2, where Vileplume is still, like, black. In later games, she's purple, and the purple, I feel like I like black Vileplume better than purple. Like, it just feels like better, especially when you get, like, sprites that, like, have Vileplume's, like, face just barely showing underneath the flower. Like, it gives, like, that feeling of just, like, it's very nice. It even uses moonlight, you know? And it actually is healing a decent amount because it's nighttime. This actually might go Houndoom. It'll be Houndoom or Gengar. Yeah, there's Houndoom. That's scary. Houndoom's definitely, like, by far the scariest Pokemon on our team because it's like, what do we even do against this? You know, like even Quillfish, if I switch in, it gets flamethrowered, and then, like, and then it just drops to Crunch. Like, Flamethrower and Crunch on Houndoom is actually like a very strong combo. Like, I think in this game in particular, it's unresisted by everything other than other Houndoom, right? Is there another Pokemon that resists Flamethrower and Crunch? Like, it would have to be... like, something like Houndoom. It has to be a fire... Like, it can't be a Steel type. It would have to be a Dark type. That also resists fire. That basically is just Houndoom. Because what other... Like, it could be a fighting type? Is there a fighting type that resists fire? Well, it kind of comes down to this, though. I kind of just have to hope High Jump Kick doesn't miss here. It's 90%! Good. Because if I miss that, I just lose, basically. I mean, not actually, because... Hitmonlee does have really high special defense. So I wouldn't have, like, lost. But it's like, I don't want to, you know what I mean? We're definitely Rocky. Now, exclusive to this gen, I can Earthquake you. I mean, I say exclusive. In the first 2 gens, I can Earthquake you. And you even Curse and make it nice and easy. I think his Gengar's move pool actually kind of sucks. I think it's literally just like licking Curse or like its only damaging moves. It might have Night Shape, I actually don't think it does. And here comes Murkrow. I think people like to say that Murkrow's bad in this game, but like it honestly isn't even that bad. Like it's very frail, but it's like its offenses and speed are actually like pretty decent, and it has like a decently good move pool. Like I said, it gets Drill Peck as an egg move. It learns Icy Wind for the TM, which is actually surprisingly nice for it. Let's send in. This is definitely a time for Dunsparce. Oh. That's actually kind of funny. Who's coming in? Well, I guess Dunsparce doesn't get to do anything. Instead, I'm just going to slap you with some ice. That actually worked out quite good for her. Like, that's almost a 2-hit. Like, part of the problem is Feint Attack is kind of weak. And I think the only Dark type in this game that gets Crunch is Houndoom, so... In fact, not a lot of Pokemon actually get Crunch to begin with. Like, I think Feraligatr gets it through egg moves. Is there anything else that really learns Crunch? Like, it's actually surprisingly rare. This is another one of those rooms that got completely redesigned in Crystal to, like, make it have, like, these dragon statues and stuff, whereas in the original game, it's actually just, like, there's really not much to it. I could send out Coolfish to use Spikes, but, you know, considering every single Pokemon in this team is a flying type, it's not going to do much. How is my PP looking, actually? I haven't even used any of my PP items yet. I might as well use the berries, at least. Like, I'll use it, like, I guess on Surf, because there are some things to Surf. And I'll use it on the Punch, because I'm going to need all those punches. Oh, I almost forgot to use the full heal. I didn't know she's paralyzed. Jeez, that would have been bad. Fortunately, I do not have Thunder Punch for Gyarados, so we kind of just have to go full on here. I think this will actually be Dunsparce's time to shine, at least. Dunsparce actually matches up pretty well against Gyarados. Doesn't get, like, hit too hard by anything. And I can paralyze it, and then I can just spam return. I could theoretically do a Defense Curl rollout setup because his whole team is weak to Rock, but that feels risky. I mean, I missed the first time I did, so maybe, you know, I'm due, you know, as that logic goes. As the most powerful trainer and as the Pokemon League champion, I, Lance, the Dragon Master, accept your challenge. Ah, man, such a great song. One of the best champion themes for sure. So like it sets the mood perfectly. And he uses a strategy. He uses Rain Dance. Now I can set up Defense Curl, like why not? And he actually uses Surf too. How much does that do? Oof. We'll just return. Ouchies. Ooh! Okay, you know what? I'm gonna heal that off. I'm gonna try to see if the Dunsparce can get something going at least. I need either the rain to go away, or I need the... like, Gyarados to actually get fully parried. I wonder if Dunsparce even has max friendship. Like, is that a full power return? Hard to tell. Alright, this is my opportunity. Hey, fully paired. Now... Actually, he's almost... I think he might... No. He'll almost certainly... Oh, that's not true, though. Because he's low on health, he might want to use Hyper Beam. We'll just use Rollout. See if we can get something going here. Here come the Dragonites. He's got 3 of these suckers. Each of them uses, you know, they all have Thunder Wave. The weaker ones use Twister, and then the stronger ones use... The stronger level 51 has Outrage. And then they also each have... Yeah, an Elemental move. This one has Thunder, and one of them has Blizzard. And I believe the strongest one has Fire Blast. And I think they all have Wing Attack, too. If I had to guess. Ah, there's the Blizzard. At least I can't be frozen. Ooh, the crit, though. That's unfortunate. On the bright side, this means I can throw Jinx in right away. Give it the old slapperoonie. But that'll almost certainly goad Aerodactyl out, which I kind of have to switch out for. Aerodactyl outspeed... Oh, Charizard. I mean, Charizard's basically the same thing. It outspeeds, and that probably one-hits me. So, like, I guess we'll send in Gyarados here to sponge the hit and get my double money. I feel like Charizard is, like, heavily inclined to use Flamethrower in, like, every scenario, because Flamethrower is just so strong on Gyarados. Or, on Charizard. Like, it has Wing Attack and Hyper Beam, but you almost never see them. Like, Charizard almost always just spams Flamethrower, because, like, it's just very strong coming from Gyarados. There's the Hyper Beam. That's good, though, actually. Now I can, like, I don't think Surf's gonna one-hit this, so it'll definitely... I'll just, you know, get the recharge turn now. Charizard must recharge. Nicely done. Here's the big one, though. This one has Fire Blast. It's probably gonna use Outrage. Like, if I had to guess, it's almost certainly gonna use Outrage. This actually might be a good time to switch Steelix in, then. This is a prediction, basically. Just, I think it's gonna use Outrage. Alright. It was either that or Hyper Beam, which would still work. I'll Screech. Because if he hits himself in Confusion, the Screech will play some double dipping. Come on, hit yourself. Damn. Oh, but he missed. Okay. We get another chance for him to hit himself, at least. Come on. Damn! That would have been a cool strat. Like, how often you get to Screech a confused Pokemon to, like, actually increase the damage like that. I guess we'll just send in Jinx. I'm pretty sure Jinx outspeeds. Like, Dragonite's not very fast, so... And like now that it's at half health, it's absolutely getting one hit. Just I kind of didn't want to just like give Auntie all the experience, but you know, that always tends to happen for type specialists like this. I have my good Pokemon, so here comes Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl's kind of scary at this point actually, because it's probably going to use Ancient Power, so I guess I'll send in Hitmonlee. It'll either be that or it'll Hyper Beam. Oh, Rock Slide. I mean, either way. Oh, right! Yeah, I forgot. I said Ancient Power. This guy's I forgot. I mean, he's cheating, quote unquote. His Aerodactyl knows Rock Slide, which is a move it can't actually learn in Gen 2. Which is like a funny thing. Kick it! Critical, 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 critical! Oh! Imagine. Well, at least I can give the final KO to our buddy Puffed Up. The first Pokemon I ever actually, like, caught for the team, you know? Because I traded for Rocky. Hell yeah. Nicely done, buddy. Wouldn't have it any other way. It's over. And you have a nice flat 10k. Hell yeah. Oh no, it's all over. Professor Oak, if you weren't so slow. I do think it's kind of sad that Elm gets sidetracked so hard in this game that even when you become champion, it's still Oak coming by to be like, hey, what's going on? Like, Elm just sits in one room the whole game and you never see him leave his lab. Poor guy. The unused Professor Oak trainer class still exists in this game too. And of course there's no equivalent for Elm. Allow me to register you and your partners as champions. Fun fact, this tile set you see here is actually amongst, I guess, these tile, like the ice cave tile set that they created for Crystal has the, you know, it's also used for the Hall of Fame. If you get what I'm saying, like it's included, like those tiles are included amongst the ice cave tiles. They kind of like multi-purposed it, because that room is also like brand new in this game. Aura, aura. You're getting good at this. But you have a long way to go. I appreciate it, buddy. Ugh. I think that if you don't like the Gen 2 games, I get it. That's your prerogative. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. I mean, obviously it's an opinion, you know, whatever. Like, the Gen 2 games are very, very different in the way that they, like, handle everything. Like, the way that they kind of expect you to play. And compared to most other games, like, if you try to play the Gen 2 games, basically, if you, like, try to play the whole game in one sitting, you kind of miss out on a lot of the, like, the features of the game. Like, a lot of the day of the week stuff just doesn't happen. There's a lot of, like, daily stuff, weekly stuff. Little events like the bug catching contest, you know, day-night cycle, where they expect you to, like, kind of try to play different times of the day, too. But, like, I don't know. There's just something about it. I don't even know how to describe how I feel about these games. It's my favorite Pokemon game for sure, but, like, I can't honestly tell you exactly why. It's just, I just really enjoy playing this game. You know? Like, I don't know what else to say. I just love... it gels with me perfectly, you know? It's what I want from a Pokemon game. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Do, do, do. Boo, 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 boo. Hey, look, it's Knob. Knob is such a hell of a... And hey, look, there's the 2 programmers. Wait, is there only 2 programmers? I thought there was 4. Am I crazy? Oh, so this is something I think is kind of funny. The credits are... Like, I think they're longer in Crystal compared to Gold, Silver, or something like that. Like, I don't know what causes, but like the music cuts out before the credits finish. I'm not sure why. Isn't but like is there 4 programs? I saw there's 4 programmers for this game. Was there? But there's only 2 in the credits. Am I wrong about that? I don't know. But yeah, Knob's a hell of a translator. Like I've said this. Like I think, like you can really tell in Heart Gold Soul Silver when they use his stuff and when they make something new, because the new stuff always tends to feel a little more awkward, awkwardly phrased, I guess. And you get the little music box jingle at the end. I love this. This is my favorite credit song from the series too. It's so like powerful. And I love the dancing Pokemon. It's cool too because Gold Silver has the dancing Pokemon, but they're different. Like they have different ones for, like they went to the effort of making, you know, new sprites just for the credits. Like I think that's funny. Okie dokie though. Let's not end things here. Let's at least get to Kanto, huh? How about that? Hello, Mosh. Swing by my lab. Hell yeah. Let's quickly ride my bike just to save half a second or something, I don't know. Here's an SS ticket. Now you can catch Pokemon in Kanto. How cool is it that they included this? Like, it really is crazy like that. Like, this is the one time they ever did this. Just like, hey, you want to go revisit Kanto? Like, why not? Let's grab some money while we're here. She's got that much, so I'll just grab the spare change here. Boom. I think I should... I can grab a... Oh, I don't have Farfetch'd with me. Shit. I have to actually bike through Route 29. You know, we'll use the rappel at least. I guess we'll pass by Tuscany. Did I ever get the... did I ever actually grab her item? I guess we'll double check here. We did. Okay, just making sure. It would be kind of funny if we just ran... Well, I guess we can't because my Pokemon are above level 40. I actually have... Can I go up and if only those wrap around, that would make things faster. I did see Raikou and Entei just randomly while training Hitmonlee, which is kind of funny. We don't really need HMs for a while in Kanto, I guess. So we'll drop off Gyarados and... Actually, here, we'll drop off Gyarados, but I'll take the Amulet coin off. I can drop it on Farfetch'd. He's pretty fly for a elite guy. That's terrible. Awful. That like makes me look like such a fucking old man to say that. Like, that's crazy, actually. Did I give something to Kurt? Let's check him, I guess. I guess, technically speaking, I can now legally get the elemental moves for my Pokemon. I can grab Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, and Ice Beam, but I think we'll wait till I get to Kanto first. And like we'll like do some stuff, and then maybe I'll come back for it once I get like the Magnet Train Pass or something. I don't know. It's not like there's really anything you'd need it for, because like Kanto is basically just, like I said, it's basically just fun and games until you get to Blue. I gave the Amulet coin. Yep. Let's sell some of my like PP items, because like I don't need these. I might as well just sell the I'll sell the ethers because I don't need these anymore. I don't need the berry either. Can I buy max super repels here? Sure can. I might as well do that too. Because there's a couple caves to explore in Kanto. I say that, but it really is just like rock tunnel. Actually, you know what? I think I'll actually end it here. We'll get on the boat, and I'm gonna end it because like I can make this a shorter part. You know, this is like the big one where you just fight, you know, 5 difficult trainers in a row, and then you're done. Like I may have made it look pretty easy, but like there was definitely some fights that like funny enough, I feel like a lot of those fights are kind of just if I missed one move at the end, I could have maybe have been in a sticky situation. But we'll go hang out in my cabin right here, take a rest on the boat, and we'll end it here. So yeah, that'll be it for this part. See you guys later. As soon as I save. Later.